When people do things slow and methodical, it means they're moving in a very careful and organized way, doing things in a painstakingly precise and deliberate manner, or following a certain procedure to make sure that they are paying very careful attention to detail and working by measured, deliberate, and vigilant means. This is what appears to be happening as it pertains to General Abdourahmane Tiani, Colonel Assimi Goïta, and Captain Ibrahim Traoré, as they vet other African leaders in an effort for them to join the alliance of Sahel states. The alliance may be about to admit another leader. Let's explore. Republic of Chad. Population about 17 million, estimated as of 2024. Capital, N'Djamena, a landlocked nation in Central Africa. Official languages, French and Arabic. Currency, the Central African CFA franc. Chad's natural resources include petroleum, uranium, natron, kaolin, fish, gold, limestone, sand and gravel, salt. Chad sits next to Niger and starts the Central African region of the Sahel. The Sahel is a region in the upper portion of Africa that spans 5,900 kilometers, 3,670 miles, from the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea, and is included within the nations of Senegal, Mauritania, Mali, a portion of Algeria, a portion of Burkina Faso, Niger, a portion of Nigeria, Chad, Sudan, and Eritrea. Every single one of these nations have natural resources that the imperial Western powers, such as France, England, Germany, and the United States, want to either maintain, take back, or steal. Thus the reasons why radical militia groups started, trained, and funded by the West mysteriously wind up in these countries, and why the West almost always want to request permission to help fight them there. Enter Mahamat Idris Déby Itno, also known as Mahamat Déby, President of the Republic of Chad, who became president after the passing of his father. President Déby has voiced an interest of Chad becoming a member of the alliance of Sahel states, bringing the alliance that much closer to spanning the Sahel from the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea. While no formal announcement has been made yet regarding Chad's potential entry into the alliance of Sahel states, Chadian membership could significantly reshape the dynamics locally, regionally, and internationally. Locally, potential growth. Alliance nations have seen positive economic growth in 2024, with Niger becoming Africa's fastest growing economy. Shift in trade partnerships. Chad may prioritize regional trade, oil, energy, communications, transportation, refining projects, infrastructure development and market access with the alliance, reducing reliance on Western markets, fostering economic growth, and benefiting all involved. Such a change could redefine Chad's domestic political landscape and economic trajectory. Military and counterintelligence. The alliance wants to create a unified military command, which could reshape Chad's defense priorities. Chad could integrate its military operations with Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, focusing on military and joint counterterrorism efforts. Chad has also struggled with porous borders, particularly in the Lake Chad region, which has been a hotspot for Boko Haram activity. An alliance membership can rectify this. Regional alliances. Chad's break with France in 2024 already marked a shift in its foreign policy. Joining the alliance would further distance it from Western influence and integrate it into a Sahelian-led bloc, strengthening diplomatic and security cooperation with Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, aligning with their anti-Western stance and regional defense strategies. As the sayings go, no man or nation is an island, and their strength in numbers. One hand washes the other. I got your back. You have mine. So as it relates to Chad joining the alliance of Sahel states, President Deby is doing the right thing for the nation of Chad, and other African nations are watching, and not just in the Sahel. If all goes well, and I have all confidence that it will, barring outside interference, I imagine two scenarios. ECOWAS will be a mere shell of its former self. West African states will gravitate towards the alliance, and non-West African states might want to join too, turning the alliance from being regional to being continental, leaving all of those old African presidents who still have a slave mentality and don't mind still being a puppet to their Western masters to answer for their deeds against their respective citizens. President Deby is in very good company and in an excellent position to help Chad further wean herself off of imperial dependency. If all goes well, and I'm confident that it will, there'll be other African nation states that will follow suit. And when this happens, the alliance could significantly reshape regional dynamics in West Africa and may very well spread throughout the entire African continent. That to the detriment of Western imperial powers and to the utter dismay of their lackeys in African leadership. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.